This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete Haynes online manual at haynes.com.
Warning: wait until the engine is cold before starting this procedure. Do not allow antifreeze to come in contact with your skin or with the painted surfaces of the vehicle. Rinse off spills immediately with plenty of water. Never leave antifreeze lying around in an open container or in a puddle in the driveway or on the garage floor. Children and pets are attracted by its sweet smell, but antifreeze can be fatal if ingested. Pull the bonnet release lever located on the passenger side kick panel. Lift the bonnet safety catch, raise the bonnet upwards and support it with the rod. Cooling system draining. With the engine completely cold, remove the expansion tank filler cap. Turn the cap anti-clockwise, wait until any pressure remaining in the system is released, and then unscrew it and lift it off. Place a suitable container beneath the drain tap at the left-hand end of the radiator, then open the drain tap and allow the coolant to drain. The cooling system bleed screw should be opened to aid the draining process and help prevent airlocks. The screw is located at the top right-hand edge of the radiator. When the coolant has finished draining, close the drain tap and remove the container. Always dispose of antifreeze properly. Cooling system flushing. To flush the radiator, disconnect the top and bottom hoses and any other relevant hoses from the radiator. Insert a garden hose into the radiator top inlet. Direct a flow of clean water through the radiator and continue flushing until clean water emerges from the radiator bottom outlet. If the contamination is particularly bad, insert the hose in the radiator bottom outlet and reverse flush the radiator. If after a reasonable period the water still does not run clear, the radiator can be flushed with a good proprietary cooling system cleaning agent. It is important that their manufacturer's instructions are followed carefully. To flush the engine, remove the thermostat housing by first removing the hoses and wiring plug, noting their connected locations. With the top and bottom hoses disconnected from the radiator, insert a garden hose into the radiator bottom hose. Direct a clean flow of water through the engine and continue flushing until clean water emerges from the thermostat housing opening in the cylinder head. On completion of flushing, refit the thermostat housing and related hoses and wiring plug, taking note of their correctly fitted locations. Tighten the thermostat housing bolts to 10 Newton meters. Reconnect the radiator hoses. Cooling system filling. Before attempting to fill the cooling system, make sure that all hoses and clips are in good condition and that the clips are tight. Note that an antifreeze mixture must be used all year round to prevent corrosion of the engine components. With the expansion tank filler cap removed, fill the system by slowly pouring the coolant into the expansion tank to prevent airlocks from forming. Ensure that the bleed screw is open. If the coolant is being renewed, begin by pouring in a couple of litres of water, followed by the correct quantity of antifreeze, and then top up with more water. Periodically, squeeze the radiator top and bottom hoses to help expel any trapped air in the system. Continue adding coolant until it is seen to emerge from the bleed screw. Close the bleed screw as the coolant emerges. Top up the coolant level to the max mark and refit the expansion tank cap. Ensure that the bleed screw is closed. Start the engine and run it at idling speed for 2 to 3 minutes. Allow the engine to continue running until the electric cooling fan operates, but during this time, periodically increase the engine speed gradually to 2000 to 3000 RPM. Stop the engine and allow it to cool down completely. Check for leaks, particularly around disturbed components. Check the coolant level in the expansion tank and top up if necessary. Note that the system must be cold before an accurate level is indicated in the expansion tank.